It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Vikings and the Thunderbirds, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Minnesota Vikings and our home team. 3 games decided, 3 more to come this Wild Card weekend. And off we go on this fine Sunday. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take that...
Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger. But to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by 1 more week.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possessor.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The Vikings offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. The extra point, up and good. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That one good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to...
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick 1st down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. The extra point is up and through. And the Vikings will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Thunderbirds offense ready to see what they can do. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So after the touchdown. It's Bates to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off he goes.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Receiver in motion, headed left. He'll get this complete. It's Addison again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Thunderbirds offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Drive will start on the ground. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Throwing now. Daniels. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Daniels now on 1st down. They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That pickup good for 29 yards. So after one, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, it's the Vikings with the edge. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Throw on the run is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. In motion, it's Jefferson. Back to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. On comes the punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Daniels. Going up top. That is brought in. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's across midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion right. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either the ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The Thunderbirds offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Slot man in motion right. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more, and they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. They could be in for a long game.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Thunderbirds.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Makes the score Thunderbirds 35, Vikings 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. This one is caught by Addison. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll look to throw yet again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line. The Vikings looking for 3. Bring out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Vikings are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it is halftime here in the NFC, and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Throwing is Daniels. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's enough for a first down. Daniels going to throw again. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They bring their tight end right. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day, and that's what took it.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls, it's been intermediate shots, it's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. To throw is Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Daniels. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 36. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Throwing now, Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Up the middle they go. Marked down at the 6. They send him right out of the slot. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Thunderbirds. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Thunderbirds will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. Third and 6. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. He'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Addison.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's going to look downfield once again. What a play on 4th and long. 65 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Slot receiver headed right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And he's got another one. Touchdown Thunderbirds. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Back to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. There's that man again, another catch.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Third down, 3 to go. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Back to the air one more time. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. 2nd and 7. Daniels now going to look to throw. He's going to air this one out. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, it doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Thunderbirds will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. This team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means they're right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.